Hey everybody, this is dethaddr at the death shop, or at least in the backyard of the death shop. Anyway, garden update. Sorry I haven't been doing much of streaming lately. Just been trying to save my voice actually, because I've been going through a lot of sinus infection type stuff. So you can see this board here that I took out, and I haven't done my lights yet because I'm going to get the stuff from my walkway now that all my stuff is cut. You see up above, that was all tall grass before and everything all the way around. Got some irises up there from when the neighbor put their fence in. I decided to leave them in because they looked pretty. My trees, big and full over there, those cherry trees. Anyway, we're going to come back over here for a second. This board was from my sandbox out in the front yard. It was broke. Well, it was starting to split, I should say. You can see right there. So I decided to replace it. That's what happens when you make stuff like this where you just slide the slats in. Did do a little bit of weeding today. A lot of morning glory. I'm really hating it. You can see the pile right there. Got pulled out. See every single one of the green guys in here though. Those are those asparagus that I can't eat this year. If I pick them, they won't grow back. Next year I'll be able to harvest them though. And you can see behind them, we got one little something coming up right here. I forget whether I planted the garlic or the shallots there, but you can see the rest in the back there. It's growing pretty well. This I'm going to get to probably tomorrow. Put in the lining of the bottom here is going to end up being the wood chips that we got over here on the blueberries, which are doing fabulous. And we got potato plants coming up everywhere, and I just got those from a sack of potatoes from the grocery store. Left during Heather's birthday, and they started seeding, or they started getting little eyes on them, so I decided, okay, well, we're gonna do that. This is the new addition this year, which is a black raspberry. I hope it doesn't go all over the place like my other raspberries. This is the walkway, so that's all weeds. I just come through, top them off with the mower. Well, not the mower, but the weed whacker, and then go on my merry way. Raspberries this year, as you can see, blossoms, tons of blossoms. You can see the stakes I put out. Need to get one more net so I can put them over for the birds, because there are so many berries here. I'm going to be loving to eat them. Oh, and there's one of our friend pollinators there. I don't know if we can get him. Maybe we heard the buzzing, and no, it wasn't that thing that was going off just a second ago. If you look over here, there's probably about a good 40-50 berries or more just on that one vine. That's crazy. I mean, I'm going to have a ton of raspberries this year. And then speaking of tons of berries, yeah, here's my strawberries. As you can see, the blossoms are gone off of them, and the bees did their job, and there are tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of strawberries that we're going to have. Looking up at the clouds, it's pretty dark tonight, and if it doesn't rain, I'll turn the water on them later. But yeah, you can see I've got strawberries growing big and fierce. What I did to them last year was phenomenal for overwinter. You can just see I've got a lot of strawberries coming. That's why I had to net them off. I got the nets up with bamboo stakes and rocks at the bottom. I'm like, if they're a really hungry bird and they shove their beak all the way in there, okay, they might grab one or two, but I'm not going to let them have the whole bunch because I know they're going to eat them all if given the chance. I mean, I've already got some huge green ones there already. So they're looking pretty lovely. Pretty lovely. Dahlias, unfortunately, you can see where I cut them last year, but it doesn't look like a single one of them's come back. And considering it's late May, that's really alarming to me. So I don't think I'm getting dahlias this year, unfortunately. And of course, you know, the 3 dead heather plants, they just didn't make it here at all. I'm very impressed with the asparagus because I only had 2 last time, and I thought the rest weren't going to grow, but here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6. I'll try and cut off some of that wind feedback too, if possible. Anyway, this is the backyard of the death shop in the garden. Been having fun today. We put up all the nets today and the stakes up above, and did the weeding, which is why they look really nice with just the plants and no weeds. Didn't quite get to the radishes this year. I guess I'll come back over here too. Something else to show you. I do have more of those solar lights to put up once I get the walkway established. Say two things. First of all, this barbecue is going to go on this patio. Once I take that wood and reborder it here, we're going to end up putting this piece back together, putting one of those in the broken spot, and then we're going to go back around because these pieces are longer on the opposite ends, and then we'll put them around, border it, and tighten it up with some corners. I got some metal corners. Then right down here, this is our leek basket this year. We've already got 2, and I think that's a leek and not a grass right there. So we got 3 leeks. Oh, 4. 4, and I think that's one that's emerging. So 5 leeks. Not too shabby for not being in here for too long. Anyway, like I said, I hope it rains tonight. If it doesn't, they're getting water. I'm going to give it to them. Especially with all those strawberries. I want a hefty harvest. And then I had to clean the house because as you can see, that door is getting there. Need to actually wash the whole thing down because you can got a pressure nozzle on the hose, and I'll have to go around and take care of that. It's just a little too dirty. But anyway, there it is. There's the garden. Awesome stuff, man. And this is dethaddr at the death shop, and I will catch you later. Have fun and stay safe out there, guys. Have a good night.